On what sparked that fire last week.
Well, you guys, we are looking at a more interesting scenario than we were 24 hours ago.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, more interesting. We'll see how that goes. By the way, get this picture in just a few minutes ago, and I'm thinking little CJ showing me the love. And then I figured out he was wondering if my cheeks are really that red. And
They are.
They are, indeed, CJ. So the question is yes, but thanks for the picture anyway. As far as what we've got going, not a whole lot right now, and really over the next 24 hours, I don't anticipate we've got a whole lot going on, but as we work our way toward the weekend, it could get very interesting. 73 out there right now, east-southeast at 8 miles an hour for those winds. 60s for us off to the north, 70s in central sections, down to the south, 60s and 70s right now. Looking at the satellite and radar, not a huge amount of moisture today. We dried out a bit across the north. Down across the south, we did push some showers in and some thunderstorms from over Texas, where the storms continue to fire there throughout the night, tonight, and a few more across southwestern sections. Not a real big deal, though. What we're looking out for is, say, Friday and Saturday, when things could take a major league uptick. But until then, we do have enough moisture in place, especially coming in from the east, to touch off daily rounds of scattered storms, mainly centered to the south, but we could see a few more across the north as well. But it's the moisture left over from what was once and is now right now, well, Hurricane Alex. So eventually it will just be thunderstorms Alex coming in toward New Mexico. But that's what's going to happen for us as we head into about Friday. So the track looks like it's going to be south of Texas and then turning up toward New Mexico. We could catch some of that moisture coming up into the state here, and it could be deep moisture forming soakers for storms and slow-moving storms, which could complicate things even more. And, of course, if you get up into the Sacramentos or even the Gila, where you have canyons that can funnel some of the water, there is some significant concern here that we've got to look out for. I wouldn't worry too much about it yet because we're still far enough out here that we'll get some clarity on this, but this could be an issue. And remember, back in 2008, remember Dolly, who came through here and rolled right up into Ruidoso with a similar track to what we're dealing with here. Again, not a particularly strong hurricane as a Category 1, and when it got up here, it was just a low-pressure system with a lot of moisture. But when you ride all that moisture up into the mountains, you grab the canyons with the deep tropical moisture in the mountains and that track going over the mountains, it can be a real issue, and ended up leaving us with 6 inches of rain, major league flooding, and 1 fatality as well. So that's why we're taking this one pretty seriously. Obviously, it's seriously a real concern, and we'll keep you posted on that. 80s and 90s across the Northwest Plateau, southwestern Colorado. Spot storms will be a possibility over the next couple of days. Back toward the south and west, temperatures here for the most part going to be the 80s and low 90s. An isolated storm possible for tomorrow. Best shot at storm still looks like the southeast tomorrow. 81 in Roswell, 83 in Fort Sumner, 87 in Tucumcari. But you can see how wet things get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if that moisture works its way up in here. And again, not totally a done deal yet. 85 Springer, 76 as you head up across the northeast, and the northern mountains temperatures for the most part 70s and 80s. Spot storms will remain possible across the north. It's not going to be widespread, but a few showers, looking like more widespread rain possible Friday into Saturday. Same deal in the east mountains, a spot storm or two tomorrow, 80 in Tijeras, 80 in Estancia. And finally right here in the metro area, we are looking at temperatures for the most part in the mid to high 80s. A spot storm a possibility, but Friday into Saturday, holiday weekend, and we could be looking at a pretty wet one.
Well, you know, it's a pretty cool one, too, though, right?
Yes, that will be a relief. We just do have to watch this because if we get a lot of tropical moisture in here, it could be a bit of a mess.
Oh,